Good evening, everyone, and thanks for watching. I'm Katie Moore. Charisse is off tonight. At this hour, a court hearing is still underway in Amy with a woman fighting for custody of her daughter. The woman says the teen's father raped and impregnated her when she was 16 and he was 30. It's a contentious and controversial case, and Meg Ferris has been there all day following what's been happening in court. She's joining us live now with the very latest. Meg?
And Katie, as you know, because you've been covering this case as well, this is years in the making, and it was kept quiet for many, many years. But now it is a case and a story that's not only getting local media attention, but national media attention as well. Today, in an Amit courtroom, Krista Abelseth is asking for full custody of her 15-year-old daughter. She says her daughter was conceived during a rape 15 years ago when she was only 16 and was intoxicated. DNA shows that John Barnes is the child's father, and he was 30 years old at the time of the illegal sex act. Throughout the years, both the mother and father have had joint custody, but most recently the father's had custody, and right now an independent couple has custody of the teenager. In court today, there was a lot of back and forth about the night of the party of the alleged rape, but the most tense disagreements were whether or not the mother had said prior to today's hearing if she would not cooperate in the criminal sexual charges against the father if she got sole custody. The mother's attorney says that the Louisiana law is clear. It doesn't matter if Barnes knew that Abelseth was 16 at the time.
This is a math problem. Felony carnal knowledge of a juvenile is just the age difference of the parties. Consent is not an issue. Consent's not an element of the crime. Knowledge of the victim's age is not an element of the crime. It's how old was the adult, how old was the child, and how many years of age difference was there at the time of the sexual act. Period.
And we're now hearing today for the first time that your daughter says that she feels ashamed and belittled by her dad.
That's correct. I do believe she feels that way.
In what sense?
In the sense that he has called her names, he has abused her, he has made her feel like she doesn't matter.
Thank you. All right. Will you talk to us afterwards? See here, this is the defense team, John Barnes. He's not talking, the father, and neither are the attorneys. Now, in testimony, they had a witness say that the sex was consensual, that it appeared to be consensual, even though the law states that at the time she could not consent. Now, the 15-year-old daughter just finished testifying in the courtroom. We had to leave the courtroom as she testified, and she has been in the courtroom the whole time listening to the uncomfortable details of that night. Now, the teen, as I just said, testified. The mother's attorney says that she has been through abuse with the father. Also, the Department of Child and Family Services also testified. We could not be in the courtroom for that. Now, here's what's going to happen through the night, because the judge says he wants this to be done and a decision made by him tonight. Still to testify is the mother. We have the father and the pastor and the boyfriend of the 15-year-old, because he is of age, and that is towards the custody and best interest of where the 15-year-old should live. We're going to be here all night covering this, and for now, reporting live from Amit, Meg Ferris, Eyewitness News. Katie.